Excuse me. Come through. Come through. Come through. Oi! Quiet up there. I have a presentation to give. Hello there, subjects of the Empire. They tell me you're on a fact-finding mission to learn more about Stormtroopers. Can't tell you much about them. Who knows where they've come from? Are they clones? Wards of the Empire? Conscripts with abnormal personality types that should have been banned from Imperial service? I don't know the answer. I'm just a humble non-combatant in the Imperial Technical Services. The press gangs didn't have to round me up to join. I volunteered. The Imperial factory I was working at started replacing many of my co-workers with droids and re-educated dissidents. One day, this Imperial critter and a fellow from the Imperial Security Bureau came in and offered us a lifetime contract in the Imperial forces at half our pay. I and some of the other fellows accepted the offer. And the darndest thing happened next. That Imperial Security Bureau guy, he announced that all the other guys here were now dissidents of the Empire. We left with the recruiter, and a bunch of Stormtroopers came in, rounded up all those dissidents, took away for some re-education. A happy outcome for everyone. As I was saying, I don't know much about Stormtroopers, but I can tell you about their armor here. This model right here was manufactured by a defunct company called Anovos. They had some sort of questionable business practices that left many of the customers rightfully upset. A new company, Anovos, replaced them. Some customers claim they are the same. From my understanding, Anovos took control of Anovos' assets and are legally a new company who answers to another company. It's like when your favorite cantina has a sign that says under new management, but the menu looks pretty much the same, and you see the same bartender there along with some new faces. In a later video, we'll share our experiences with the new Anovos. This right now is an overview of the Stormtrooper armor here that was originally made by Anovos. This particular suit of armor here came as a kit, hand assembled, and later obtained secondhand. Off-the-rack armor is designed to fit a humanoid male of average height and slender build. When using kit, you can adjust it somewhat. If you're getting one secondhand, make sure you know the height and build of the last user. Make sure your body type is close enough of a match. A few things to notice right from the start. The color. Stormtrooper armor is white in color. More off-white, really. You may think white is a horrible color to wear in combat. It provides no camouflage. That's not how Stormtroopers work. They want you to see them coming. All part of the fear motto that is so popular among the Imperial High Command. Same fear motto is why you can't see the faces. Dehumanizes them, they say, and makes it easier for them to follow the Emperor's will. This helmet can dull senses, but the Empire thinks the visual statement is more important than having good vision. Another thing about Stormtrooper armor is the general weakness of it. Designer says it's an anti-blaster proof, more like anti-blaster resistant under favorable conditions in a controlled testing environment. When it comes to taking a direct hit, Stormtrooper armor is no better than the fabric protection worn by the rebels. Stormtrooper armor is worn mostly for the psychological advantages, and even then it's losing some of its effectiveness. This armor features a NAH style stunt helmet. There's also the hero style. Most noticeable difference between the two is the lenses. This one is flat, while the hero is more bubble style. Plus the hero is usually supposed to be featured in close-ups on the security cameras. This armor by Anovos is an idolized replica of the armor worn by the original Stormtroopers. That armor was hand sculpted. Look at the helmet. You can see that it's asymmetrical. Anovos did their best to clean up the rest. This was an official licensed product. Anovos had access and resources to make an accurate suit. Replica accuracy and screen use accuracy are two different forms of accuracy. Let's go through putting on the armor This can be done solo, as in by yourself, and not with the help of your people. And it can be done with your people. The helmet works better on taller troopers. When a smaller trooper turns his head, the helmet doesn't always turn with them at the same time. A trooper can sit down in the armor, but they are advised not to. The armor is made of a thin and lightweight plastic. Resting too much of your body weight can result in breakage. Even microfractures can occur with regular movement. A careful examination of archival security footage will show that even the original Stormtroopers had armor that was repaired by glue and tape. Stormtrooper armor is uncomfortable to wear for extended periods of time. Your movement in it will be limited, especially your ability to bend at the waist. Have biological needs? Even troopers get hungry and thirsty. Better get used to eating everything through a straw. The whole psychological warfare advantage doesn't work if you have to take your helmet off. What about those other, more urgent biological needs? Sorry. There's no emergency escape hatch for that. You're gonna have to remove pretty much the whole thing in order to take care of that. Having only direct experience with this armor by Anovos, it's hard to judge it. If I had to rate it, I'd say it's pretty good. Designed off the originals with many of the same problems, but cleaned up to look better. As for price value, these were sold at premium collector prices. Kits were sold for a few credits less, but when you add the cost of the tools and labor, it all equals out. There are many ways to obtain Stormtrooper armor. All usually cost around the same. Not all of them are equal in quality. Do your research before dropping those credits. By now you might be asking why someone would pay premium collector prices on a comfortable suit of armor made out of fragile plastic. Well, some do it to troop with the 501st Legion, doing charity work in the name of the Empire. For others, it just looks pretty nifty on display.